Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock on a lovely, slightly overcast Saturday morning, and I'm back on the field where I found the 13th century matrix seal, as described by the flow when I sent her pictures. So fingers crossed for some more old stuff from this neck of the woods. I've got arranged to go and see the flow and take her that seal, which was definitely one of my best finds ever. Incredible piece. So yeah. Fingers crossed, and I'll. This field actually it was stubble, and now it's been disc. Thankfully, it's the next circle in farming. It's stubble and then disc, and then probably I don't know, rolled and planted. But depends what's going in. So yeah, it's better than the stubble anyway. So fingers crossed for some nice stuff. I'll catch you in the first good one. Well, got a few signals in the first little bit. Nothing to write home about, lots of bits of scrap and stuff, but this is quite good. I think I've turned the sound up so hopefully you can hear it as well. That's a 94, 93, 94, nice straight line, so definitely sounds good, but I think we're probably thinking a bit of alley or a bit of copper scrap or something, so who knows. But gosh, a lovely morning to be out. Still 94. It's quite close now. Look. Let's see a bit down here and have a look, shall we? Let's get down here and have a look. Let me tilt the old coil so you can see me waving bits of dirt at it. I think I might have moved it. Is that it? There we go. What's this one? That looks like a tarp ring to me. Yeah, a muddy old tarp ring. There you go. Nice signal there. Yep. Well, there you go. Certainly lots of targets this morning. So if nothing else, we're going with a bag full of scrap. But hopefully in amongst that we might find some nice things. That's yeah, it's ring shaped, isn't it? So it's a digger Dawn would say it's a ring thing. Anyway, right, let's carry on. Catch you in the next one. Well, this has just come up. I thought it was going to start with, and then it's a bit of an odd shape. It's quite flat and play on that. Yeah, it could well be lead, but if you squint really hard, that actually looks like a head and a crown. So I'm not really sure about that, unless it's a token or something, which is possible. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but or it could just be a bit metal that has got some marks on it that look like a head and a crown. But yeah, give that a better look. It's very clean, so I'm not sure what metal it is either. It's quite heavy, but no, we shall see. But it was nice anyway. So that's more of that. That's pleased. Thank you very much. I'm just working a little rise at the moment, which just seemed interesting, but not a lot. But there's a 74. Yeah, 74 there somewhere. Oh, see, it's better digging at the moment, isn't it? That's what we've got. Had a little bit of rain and it's softened it up a bit. Much better. Much better than that concrete stuff we were trying to dig through a few weeks ago. Oh, it's got a bit funky now, hasn't it? It's gone a little bit funky now. Oh dear. Which either means it was funky in the first place, it just was disguised by the depth of it, or Oh, look. Where have you gone? That means it's... I've knocked it out just off the edge sort of thing. Possibly. Oh, that's it. Looks like a... Yeah, that's a little pistol shot, that. Here we go. I thought I could see it in the depths there. Yeah, that's what it was. Like a little musket ball, but probably for a pistol because it's a bit smaller. Oh, it's got a hole in it. No, don't think it's got a... No, it's not got a hole in it. And it could have been a rabbit trap weight, but no, I think that's a little pistol ball. There you go, in the sunshine. A little bit of history there, eh? Right, let's hunt for some more. Well, a few feet from the pistol ball. This one jumped out, 86, 87. Let's just move the top stuff because it doesn't sound like it's too deep, sorry. Yeah, might well be. So just about there-ish. About there-ish. You don't want to get too close to it because if you whack it with your spade and it was something nice, you feel really bad damaging a bit of history. Even though it's probably been knocked around by a tractor for several hundred years. Whacking it with a spade is a heinous crime. So we try not to. So try and dig a big enough hole to go around it. And then hopefully the mud will protect it. It's still in there. Oh, there's it. 86. Did also charge my pinpointer up and then left it at home, so that was clever, but I don't tend to use a pinpointer a lot. I don't find it very consistent, and I have to be honest. It's probably user error, and I've got one of the best pinpointers, the MI6 is, well, if not the best, probably one of the most expensive pinpointers on the market. But sometimes it will detect things miles away, and next minute it'll miss things that are right next to it, so it's a bit... Perhaps it's faulty or something, I don't know. I did buy it second hand, but yeah, I don't find it very consistent, so I usually prefer the wave some mud over a coil technique, as you've seen me do. Oh, we're going down for this one, aren't we? Okay, if it's not out in this spadeful, or this spadeful, I'll find it and come back to you. No, it's still going down. Okay, right. For the want of boring you too much, I'll find it and come back to you. Won't be a minute. Well, no wonder it was such a big signal. So, who can get a bit of lead? Obviously, lead used for something, because somebody's put a bit off of it, marks on it and stuff. It's a big old lump, though. Perhaps they were using it as like a tablet to mark stuff on, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of fix. I don't think that was me with my spade. You never know. Could have been a bit of clumsy pinpointing, but yeah, look at that, it's a hookah. Might have been part of a circular weight or something that's got knocked off. My word, good bit towards the chest set if it's not historic. Right, I'll carry on. Here we are, back in Sunshine Shadow Spade. The sexy spade is back. Yeah, on my own today, and I didn't tell you before, I'm running a sensitive program with some alterations, not many, but just a few for my ground. It's getting warm now. I didn't put any suntan lotion on. Rookie mistake. So it was cloudy when I came out, and now it's lovely and blue. So look at this, 88, look. It's a belter, isn't it? A Belton 88. So, playing Treasure or Trash again. Contestant number 2 on Treasure or Trash. That might be it already, that. There you go. I think we answered that one very quickly, look. Treasure or Trash. Ooh. And it is Zigzag. It's a bit of something that's called Zigzag. Zigzag? What's that? Children's character. I can't remember. Anyway, serial numbers and stuff like that. No wonder it was a nice signal there. It's probably some, as it feels like a bit of tin off the side of a container or something. Well, whoever Zigzag was, I found a bit of their bottle. Right, let's see if we can. So, contestant number 2, Treasure or Trash? You decide. Trash. Burp, burp. Right, let's carry on. This one sounded quite close to surface, so I scraped my boot over it, but it's a bit more, but 64, look. It's a bit wiggly, but it's a 64. When I'm 64. When I'm 8 times 8. That's out. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's get a bit closer to it. Is that in there? Oh, it's not. That's funny. Would have thought it'd been there. Okay. That it? Looks like a button. Looks like a button. And it is a button. Traditional 4-holey. Well, to say, if I'm finding those at 4 or 5 inches, then I'm not missing a great deal, am I? So, sadly, just means that I'm not finding a lot today. But there you go, a button, another one for the collection. I don't know what that's, 400 and something, I think, buttons. 450, something like that. So yeah, quite a few buttons in what will be basically 2 years of detecting. So I started on my birthday 2 years ago. So I bought a detector for myself on my birthday 2 years ago. So yeah, about 400 buttons, nearly 50 hammers, 20 or 30 Romans, I suppose. So thanks to my lovely farmers, I've done quite well. But it's always nice to find more. We always want more. Give me more. Anyway, right, let's carry on. Oh, here we are in the blazing sunshine. And slowly wilting. Let's just come up. There's a bit of an odd signal, but what I think that probably is a pot leg. So there's been a pot on the top of it, and there probably would have been 3 legs. It's got that look about it. That it would have sat in the right place. Yeah, would have sat the pot here and a leg down here. Well, but it could be anything, but that's what it looks like to me anyway, so maybe not bad. Not a bad signal, so but there you go. But something dateable would be very nice today before we burst into flames in the sunshine, but I'll carry on for the minute. Ooh, how about this one? It's a very bright 84. Oops, I think, look. That's got turned over and mulched back in like that. Very grassy. It's out, that. It's out and it's down here. What is it? Treasure or trash? Oh, not that. Not that. Not either. Yeah, well, we've got to find it first. Well, that's odd, isn't it? Not unusual. It's not unusual. Sorry, no, don't sing. Don't sing. People turning off in there. Severals. If I start singing. Where did that go? Oh, there we go, what's in that hand? And that one. Ooh, that feels heavy. Yeah, that feels like a big chunk of lead. Yep, just another big chunk of lead, I think. Let's feel any, just sort of fold it up, mush around. Yep. Well, 2-3 chest sets I think soon. Right, now, more lead, let's carry on. Right, been trying up and down over a slightly raised patch but found absolutely nothing, so I'm doing a bit of a long route to sort of line to a church, and then I'll cut across the field to some trees, and then I'll come back and that'll be it. But 65, you know, I can't miss out anything that hits the year I was born in, so that's got to be worth a dig. Got to be worth a dig. The hammer's probably small hammered, certainly more 63s. Oh, now it's dropped to a 63. There we go. Well, let's see what this is. Be a nice one. That might be. That was it. Sure what that is. It looks quite decorative actually, so potentially old. I think it's a buckle fragment, to be honest with you. Oops, I don't know if you can even see it. I've been pointing the wrong way. Yeah, I think it's a. Looks like a bit of a buckle fragment. That's what we're going with. So we've gun buckle, like that. That's quite nice. It's old anyway, and I found it. It's only 3 or 4 inches down, but I should have confidence that I'm finding what there is to be found. There's some decoration on there as well. Anyway, we'll tart that up when we get home and have a look. Right, more nice things please, carry on. Well, just goes to prove I can't get away from my flipping job even out in the middle of a field. I'm in the light industry for my sins, and what do I find? Bayonet cap, end of a bulb, don't got bulbs, lamps. End of a lamp. So yeah, it's a nasty reminder that after the bank holiday we'll have to go back to work. It would be much nicer just to be walking around the field all the time, digging up stuff, even if it is ends of lamps. B22 for those of you in the industry. Bayonet cap, BC. Anyway, enough boring lighting stuff. Trying to get away from that. Right, and then we'll carry on trying to find some nice thing. Throwing it away. Probably just as well. Right, in the trash house it will go. Well, here we are. This is from my dig, which was a Saturday dig back in a field where I found that 13th century seal matrix. And I found a couple of hammered before on there and a bit of Roman, so I had high hopes for it, to be fair. But even though it had been disc and it was a lot flatter, I struggled a fair bit, to be fair, to find anything old. Let's say that. Anything old. Still some interesting stuff. So we'll just show you through the usual tin cans and bits of rubbish. A few eyes only stuff. Kind of found. I do like to find bits of pottery. So there's 3 bits of pottery and actually a button which was actually a wood button. I saw it, I ran my detector over and thought, hold on, why that's not working? Thought my detector had been broken or something, but actually it's either wood or some sort of oldie Bakelite type stuff. So there you go. Found a light bulb, great, back to my profession in lighting. So thanks for that, a reminder that I should be back to work. Bits of tin can, absolutely shed loads of lead. Look, lead, which is usually a good sign of habitation. And I think the old motto about if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, then if detecting gives you lead, make a chest set. More of that in a minute. But yeah, so lots of lead, bits and bobs, bits of rubbish, bits of tap, bits of wire, blah blah blah. Probably the oldest thing that I found, little pistol ball, another 7.62. Bit of a kid's toy cut. Actual 4-hole button. Or possibly, it might be quite old. Pot leg. I think that's pot leg, looked like it to me anyway. Pot leg. And this, which I convinced myself was some form of token, because I thought it got some markings on it. But now it's clean, it just looks like it's got some random bumps on it, so that was a shame. But we do tend to see stuff that you think, oh, that must be one of those. And it turns out it's just a random bit of rubbish, so great shame. But there you go, so that was it. Not a great deal, but lots of lead. So whoop for the lead. Let's make that chess set, and hopefully we'll find something a bit more historic next time we're out. I will show you a picture of the of my latest lead chess set from Prince August. It was an eBay find because they're reusable, these things, so you can tend to get them cheaper off eBay. But anyway, show you that second. There you are. That's the next challenge for me, is to make this Prince August fantasy chess set with all the lead I've found detecting. These are the little moulds, look. That's obviously 2 pieces because one bit goes on top of the other. There you go. Stick it on, clamp it together, pour the lead down the holes, give it a bit of a tap and a shake while you're doing it, let it cool down, pop it out. There you get your chess pieces. It's yeah, not quite as easy as that because all the little bits frequently get stuck, so you have to warm the moulds and you have to put some powder on it to stop it sticking and stuff. So I'm sure there'll be some challenges along the way with that. But lead's good because obviously you can melt it again and try again, basically. And before you say anything, you know, I am a grown-up. I do take precautions when I'm using lead, so I get lots of comments about me using, oh, it's dangerous and stuff like that. So, well, yeah, it is dangerous, but you know, as grown-ups should be able to do things we want to do and take precautions as we see fit. So yeah, so it's a good fun. I've already got one chess set, which I'll probably put a picture up as the title of this video, and then hopefully when I get this one finished, I'll show you that complete. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Do join me the next time I'm out. Maybe find some more lead or other historic things. Thanks again. Bye.